Hey guys, this is your girl Kiba right here in Kiba's place, and today I have for you one of my specials. No, your grandmother never make it, your great grandmother never make it. You know why? Because Kiba came up with it. Yes. So we checking in from Russia today. So I'm taking my culinary experience out of a beef stroganoff. So instead of giving you a beef stroganoff, I'm giving you something that everybody's gonna eat. It's my favorite beans, and today I'm working on a black bean stroganoff. So join me as I get prepped up, as we run through some of these lovely ingredients, and you'll see how we do it right here in Kiba's place. Alright guys, so you're gonna need a little bit of oil, maybe about a 2 tablespoons. Yeah, you know I was winging it. So yes, I'm gonna let that heat up right here for a minute, and then we're gonna sweat these. So I got cabrini mushrooms. So I like cabrini mushrooms. I use button mushrooms. There's so many different types, whatever you can get your hand on. This is just about 4, and I sliced them down, and we're gonna sweat that with some onions and garlic, and let it cook down with a little bit of I'm using some Rosso red wine, whatever cooking wine you can find your hands off. If you don't have wine, you can always put a teaspoon of sugar in there and allow it to caramelize. Right? So my black beans have been, we'll talk about my black beans later. My black beans have been overnight bursting in a slow cooker, because that's the way I like to do beans. It's easier, just water, leave it to burst, and that's it, and then I finish it on the stove with whatever I'm doing. So yeah. Alright, so we're sweating these bad boys. That is half of a small onion dice. This is 3 grated garlic, and that right there is my mushrooms. And I'm gonna let that sweat for about 2 minutes on medium heat. Alright, so we sweating. Right. So that's been 2 minutes of sweating. Now you need to add about a 1/4 cup of wine. And let the mushroom cook in that lovely wine. Give it another 2 minutes, and then you can add beans. Alright? So we all cooked. And now is the time that you add the beans. So like I said, my black beans are in the slow cooker. And this is half pounds of beans. Guys, if you're making this for a large family, you can do a pound of beans. I've made this before when I was fully vegetarian. I came up with all kind of recipes for beans, and I made a bean casserole out of this. So yummy. Yes, you're gonna need all that juice. And remember, the beans are all cooked. Alright, that's the reason for making sure the mushrooms was all cooked. And this is the time you wanna add some stuff to it before it comes to a boil. So I got a teaspoon of pepper, black pepper. I want about a teaspoon of parsley. You can use fresh parsley. I'm using dry because that's what I have. I'm being cheap today. And paprika. I ain't got time to shake, guys. And you want about a teaspoon of paprika, or half a teaspoon, whichever. And you know, ain't nothing happening without the king. So, gonna need some salt, guys. And this bean stroganoff is very vegetarian. Alright, so we got a teaspoon of salt. Alright, when it comes to a boil, comes down and all the flavors in, the last thing you add is the sour cream, and that's what makes it stroggy. Alright, let's put that on, let it boil for about 15 minutes and we'll come back. Alright, so it's been 15 minutes. I'm gonna adjust some seasoning. I added a little more. Let's add a bit more salt. Alright, so we're down to the end. And you're gonna need a nice dollop of sour cream. I like to do a nice big hefty dollop. It's about 2 tablespoons. I know it's gonna change your black bean into a nice creamy black bean. This is my black bean stroganoff. We're gonna come back with some pasta and we're gonna try that for you guys. But that's it. So guys, this is your girl getting it in. Yes. So you're getting it. And traditionally this is eaten, well, the beef stroganoff is eaten with noodles, and so I ain't gonna lie to you. When I was eating no meat for 2 years, being a vegetarian, black beans was my go-to beans, and this is my go-to beans. I'm telling you, you can have it for Christmas, you can have it for New Year's, invite your friends over, sailing something Russian in Kiba's place. So guys, tell me what you think, leave me a comment, don't forget to subscribe, and I'll see you next time right here in Kiba's place.